Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to all of you new viewers. Before we start tonight's video, I have a few things to show you. I wanted to show you the next step of our purple violet. So I did get the center on that done. And then I think the only thing I'm going to finish with it is I'm just going to do some little black dots or something like a violet would have in the center. Then I will glaze that one and we'll be done. Our painting from the other night is just about dry. And I really like the way this one came out. This was our cup, using up 5 of my cup colors that I had. And I really think this one came out quite pretty. So I'll be anxious to see when it gets us its seal coats on it, how shiny everything will be at that time. But those were 2 that I had finished. And then I had told you about a commission piece I'm doing. And the color for the background is starting out with a sort of blue, kind of a light to medium blue, I guess you'd call it. And then I'm going to be using some yellow, orange, and Prussian blue on it. And that is what has been asked of me. So yes, it's going to be like a Prussian blue, a yellow, and an orange red. So I'll show you that one when I get that piece done. But for tonight, I am going to be working on the same size as that commission piece. So I believe this is a 12 by 24. Yes, 12 by 24. So that will be our painting for this evening, and it's going to be a split. So let me get the canvas ready, and then I'll bring you down and we'll get started. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what I have so far. This is my 12 by 24 canvas. I am going to split it using Paynes Gray here, white up here, and our color palette for tonight is metallics. I haven't done metallics, just metallics, in quite some time, and I thought I would give it a go again. So I've mixed up my Prussian blue, or excuse me, my Paynes Gray. I've got Prussian blue on the brain. My Paynes Gray here, I've mixed up quite a batch here. And then I have also painted my canvas with my Paynes Gray. And this is Liquitex Basics Paynes Gray. So I used up a 2+ just creating this. So what we're going to do, like I said, is we are going to flood the bottom with the Paynes Gray, the top with white. Yeah, I got plenty of white. And then we'll get our metallics going. Copper, silver, golden, and pewter are what we're going to be using tonight. So let's get started. I'm going to put the white on first. And that way I can make sure that I have enough white, and if I don't, I'll move my blue line up a little bit. I call it blue, but it's Paynes Gray. It's almost a black when it's dry, but... So let's make sure we have enough white first, and I believe we do. So I am going to pour this on, use my spatula to smooth it out, and then I'm going to blow it out. Just try to stay close to where I wanted this to go. Run over the edge to make sure we cover our edges. I have enough white in the bottle to ensure that, but we're going to blow it out too, so. Thing about these thick canvases, the sides take up a lot of paint as well as the top of the canvas itself. So we do some more paint to ensure coverage. Not a runoff, so I'm going to scoop that up, not waste it, and put it on this side. And then over here. You can't see this side, but the blowout's not going to be far enough, so when I'm done with the blowout, I will come up here and ensure that this side and the corners are covered thoroughly. Okay, so I'm looking around. I have some runoff here. I have a big spot here that's less than perfect, so we're going to fill it in. Right there. Dot of white on my Paynes Gray side there. Okay, so let's smooth this out. So, okay, pretty good coverage here. All right, now I'm going to torch the bubbles on the white. Give it a second to settle in, and then double check to make sure everything's covered. A lot of bubbles. Okay. I still feel like this is missing. A little spot up here that's missing off the edge too. So we'll get that, and then we'll get this again, because I just feel like this is just not filling in the way I want it to. First it won't fill in, now it's running. Let's shake that off. Keep getting this edge with my white. Alright, I'm going to torch again. Now I know this canvas is level, but it feels, just from that not leveling or not filling in, like it's dripping off the side. Okay, I think we're covered for now. Yeah, okay, now let's put on our Paynes Gray. And my leftover Paynes Gray I will save, of course, for another painting. This is such a nice color. It's a bluish black, but it dries nearly black. But like in the light, I've had paintings where you could see the blue in it, and it was just gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to take my other flat spatula, and I'm going to make this meet our edge here, and then go with the edge. Fill in where I got that white earlier. Oh, and I hit some white. Well, all is not lost. My goodness, can you hear that car out there? We have cars racing down the street all the time now, and we have music playing full blast, as if everyone wants to hear the music that's being played. Personally, I do not. I usually paint quite late in the evening. Tonight I'm not, so nothing I can do about the noise, but when I'm painting later at night, I want it to be quiet. I don't want background noise, you know, that's going to disrupt what I'm trying to do for you guys here. And every once in a while, gotta have, you know, a car that's blaring down the street, music, you know, blaring, which I, you know, if it's during the day, I don't care, but at night, no. And then, usually a few minutes after that, you hear the police. And it's like, okay, what's going on? We are very close to the high school too, so there's always a lot of activity around our home. Okay, I love this color. Wow. See, right now it looks like a deep, deep navy blue, but when it dries, it'll look black. It's so pretty. Such a pretty color. All right. Just notice one spot there. All right, I'm gonna wipe my spatulas off. Makes them easier to clean when we're done. And I just kind of gotta rinse them off and put them away. All right, and I did have quite a bit of the Prussian blue left, so I'm happy about that because that means now I can put this either as a flood color, as a, you know, accent color, or who knows what, in another painting. Okay, so here's our metallics. I am using, oh boy, I'm almost out of silver. Oh, I'm using metallic sterling silver by Deco Art. I am using Deco Art Metallic 24 karat gold. I am using my Deco Art Extreme Sheen Pewter, and I'm using Liquitex Basics copper because I haven't been able to find the Deco Art. Okay, let's get this put on and blown out. I think I want the big dryer or the small one. I think I want the small dryer. So I think we use the flower dryer. That'll help us keep the petals smaller and tighter. Now I have some large canvases that I'll be doing eventually here. I've got so much going on right now. But I will be doing some larger canvases, and when I do that, then we'll use the Revlon, but we'll probably use the big one that we used to use on the big canvases to get the effects that we'll want. Okay, let's use the silver up first since I don't have a lot of it. So let's put silver on first. I'm just running it along the division line here. Give it a good amount just because, see, I don't have a lot left, so let me see if I have any more of that. Then next I think, should I put the copper on now or the gold? No, I'm going to put the copper on now. And then I'm going to put on the pewter and then the gold. Okay, so here is our copper. Okay. Here's our pewter. Using a lot of the pewter, and here's our gold. Okay, I'm going to torch the colors. A lot of bubbles in them. Torch the Paynes Gray while I'm at it. A lot of bubbles. Bubbles in these metallics. Okay, here we go. Let's blow this out. This is so pretty. Notice how I kind of blew down and up at the same time? And then I blew these together because I saw so much underneath here that's now popping up. I wanted to make sure it came out. Not sure about this petal, but it's fine. They all look so pretty against this. Oh, we've got lots of stuff popping here. Wow. Let's torch and see if we can draw some more stuff up. Wow. So pretty. All right, what we need to do is we need to scrape this edge real quick here because we're losing a lot of stuff over here and over here. There we go. You want to keep the stuff on the top. All right, now let's look at it. So we are missing a little bit here. So I'm just tapping my finger and that will pull this down and make it fix itself. Should be fine. That looks really pretty. There's even cells on the side here. Now, right here, we're missing a bunch of white. So I'm literally just tapping on some white and then it will run down and fill itself in, like so. Okay, blue looks pretty good. It's still running down. I want to keep that running. Keep going like so. Okay. This side looks really pretty, so let's just scrape the extra off of it. Missing a little bit here of the blue. And I'm calling it blue because right now it looks blue. Paynes Gray. Let's scrape that one. This looks really nice. Just a touch missing there and there. And, this one. Okay, now here, missing some white and right there. Just need to tap on some white. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to come up there and see what that side looks like. This is still running down. It's like this paint doesn't want to stay on my canvas, so it makes me feel like that it's tilting this way. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, and if I need to, I'm going to prop it up because I don't want to lose everything on this side just because it's now tilted a little bit from the weight of the paint. Okay, and again, I keep splashing white. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to grab the camera, bring it down, and I'm going to show you how pretty this came out. I'll be right back. Okay. So here is the final painting. I wish you guys had told me that this side up here was all bare. I know you can't tell me. Okay, but look at how pretty this came out. Now, as you can see, it still looks blue, at least to me. And I've got things popping all over the place here. So once that all settles down and the popping and the colors are done, this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm okay with how faint it is on these petals because the accents will come out once the paint dries. I'm not sure what that little splotch is. I think it's something running off the canvas, or it could have just popped up. But let me take you down and show you how pretty this is. So here is the Paynes Gray, and then look at the shimmer on these metallics. And this is just, I'm going to let it go. It's just going to keep popping up with stuff. And it's so pretty. Copper, the gold, the gray is the silver, and that will shine later. Some will, some won't, because when it mixes with white, it doesn't always shine. But look at all the things. Look at this. It just keeps popping up. That is so cool. This one is so pretty. Look at all those cells and the detail on this one. It's crazy. There's that faint thing. I don't know what this is. I might just take that off, that little blue swoosh. But I'm going to wait and see if it's part of like this whole section here. So I'll wait because I do see faint amount coming through now. And look at how much this has already grown since we were talking. It just keeps developing, which is really cool. So let me get you up and show you the whole painting. There it is, 12 by 24. Metallics on white Paynes Gray split. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please comment. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And thank you again to my subscribers. Until our next video in 3 days, please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye.